Hey y'all, I'm Anna Alexander, and this is Dish About the Dish, where the foods we eat tell the stories of our lives. And I know it has been forever and a day since I've been with you, but it's autumn, and this is when we all start feeling the urge to bake, right? Right. So what better time to attempt from the Great British Bake Off, Collection 9, Episode 4, Dessert Week, and it is Prue Leith's Sticky Toffee Pudding, which is so quintessentially British that you can't help but slide in a wee bit of an accent when you say it. Sticky toffee pudding, especially if you say it quick. You feel like such a dork. So, have I heard of this before? Yes. Have I ever had one? No, but I have had toffee, and I do enjoy toffee because it's this lovely, creamy mixture between caramel and butterscotch. So I'm looking forward to tasting it at the end. So, ground rules, like always, I will be given the exact same amount of time as the contestants, even though I've already had a peek at the recipe and I've seen it done before on the television. And that is because the contestants have a lovely basket delivered to them of all the things that they will need. They have ample space and all of the equipment. I will not have any of those advantages. I will have most of the ingredients. I think I got them all. Most of the equipment, but I'm also my own cleaning crew and filming crew, and that always adds an extra challenge. So for this recipe, contestants have been given 90 minutes. 90 minutes to complete all of the pieces, and frankly, I'm a little terrified. I don't know if this will work, but we're here and we're going to attempt it, and it'll be a good time, right? Right? So I'm eager to jump right into it, and I hope you are too. So, fellas, if you please.
Your sticky toffee puddings need to be perfectly baked and served with sticky toffee sauce.
Your sticky toffee pudding should be decorated with tuile triangles and served alongside a smooth creme anglaise. You have 90 minutes.
On your marks,
Get set,
bake!
We're off and running. Okay. So first thing, as always, mise en place, mise en place, mise en place. And it looks like we are starting with the decorations first, because why wouldn't you? And those are the tuiles. Let's see here. You know, you always say, oh, when the kids are grown, we can get rid of all the little kid dishes. This is the best thing to do. This is why you save your kid dishes for just such an occasion. 40 grams. And you will also find when you're using recipes from other countries, they call things a little differently than what we do here in the United States. For example, liquid glucose, I am going to guess, is good old-fashioned corn syrup. Corn syrup here in the United States, which is basically just liquid sugar. It's so bad for you, but it can be quite delicious in the right recipe. You can get the lid off. Just like icing sugar. Icing sugar, here it's confectioner sugar. Mise en place done. Ready for step 1. Make sure you get all the lumps out. And this is why you sift your icing sugar, so you don't get a whole bunch of lumps. Okay. Leave to stand for 30 minutes. Why? We're gonna let it stand. 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. Another timer to keep track of. Tuile done. Step 2. Toffee sauce? Never go wrong with a good food scale that measures in both grams, milligrams, and ounces. You use it not only for baking, but I also use it to measure my portion sizes. 4 ounces of meat is not as much as you think it is. And with the holidays coming up, you can sometimes score a deal online. Ooh-ha-ha. Need to be that precise, Anna? Yes, yes, you do. Ah-ha-ha! So this recipe calls for double cream. We don't have double cream, but we do have cream, whipping cream, and heavy whipping cream. So I'm just gonna go with the heavy whipping cream. Anything with sugar, butter, and cream is bound to be delicious, right? So now we're gonna make our toffee sauce, which is essentially a caramel sauce, which is if anything's going to go wrong, this will be where it goes wrong for this stage. Only because caramel is crystallized sugar and it's temperamental. It can be so temperamental. The last thing you want is a grainy caramel. Vanilla is one of those things I kind of measure with my heart. Ooh. Doesn't that look delicious? So good, so good. Now you may be tempted to lick your spoons. Don't. That toffee is a bajillion degrees and it will fry your flesh. And it looks like our dates are getting a similar treatment as our raisins did when I made the malt loaf with the bicarbonate of soda, baking soda, and hot water. Why? Why do we do this? If you know, please let me know down in the description because I am curious. This you set aside for 15 minutes to soften. And right now we are at a time where it's time to start on our tuiles. The tuiles. Okay, y'all. This should be interesting. It looks like something you'd feed the birds. Some I think I did it. I got it to 30 millimeters. Okay, that's a lot more work than you think it's gonna be. Holy crap, apples. How odd is I haven't seen any salt in any of these recipes. Oh no, this is cooling too quickly. I'm just going for it. Are these even? Not really, but I'm going with it. Oh, that one's broken. So we're gonna get our cakes ready to bake, and since I do not have molds for these puddings, I instead am using a cupcake pan. We'll see what we get. Should be fine. Should be fine. These are such a mess. Okay. 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 Pray to the baking gods. Let's get them in the oven. I'm glazed time. 150 and 150. I'm gonna run out of bowls. I used to say saucepans. I'm running out of saucepans. So I have 8 minutes left on my timer. This isn't happening. So I'm gonna continue until I'm done, but there's no way I would have made this in 90 minutes. Yeah. I forgot. We're gonna temper our eggs. Oh shit. So apparently you do not have to put your pudding mixture near the top of your mold. FYI. That was 90 minutes. I'm nowhere near done. Let's see how much overtime I'm gonna go. So creme anglaise, the basis of ice cream. It's delicious, but it's also temperamental. Not as bad as caramel, but you don't want it too runny and you don't want it too thick. If you have it on hand, throw an extra half a egg yolk in it. That can make it nice and creamy too. Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. So you've heard the back of the spoon test, right? So you know it's thick enough. I'm gonna burn my flesh. And if it doesn't fill in the well, it's done. Now it's kind of done to me. Okay. here we have it. Ta-da! Completed! 20-ish minutes after I wanted to. That was too many pieces. Okay, we'll give it a second and then we'll give it a taste. So one thing I noticed right away is my anglaise sauce is really chunky. Told you, it just takes a moment before it goes from great to horrible. Here we go, we'll give it a try ourselves. Ooh. So what do you think of your first sticky toffee pudding? I'm excited about the toffee part. Funny thing is, all I taste is a lot of sugar, but not sweet. But I can definitely taste sugar. And another thing I thought was odd was I didn't put any salt in this. I'm going to use my twill like a cracker. Yeah, the twill gives it a bit of texture to it. I'm just checking the ingredients. There's no salt in this. I don't know if salt would help pump up the caramel or the toffee. Maybe just a little bit. I don't know. Ta-da! There we have it. My first attempt at sticky toffee pudding. That was a lot of work. I think the twills made it extra. The twills made it extra. You can definitely do without them if you're making them at home. And also remember, don't fill up your tin too high. I had it maybe a half an inch from the top. You can go way less because those suckers are going to explode. But thank you so much for being here with me, especially if you've hit like and subscribe, because I would like to see you again sometime in the future. I hope to do this again soon, and I want you there with me. So please take care of yourself. Eat something today, stretch your body, and then come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.